Welcome, everyone, to Los Angeles, a city fueled by star power, powerful, profound star power, supersized and outsized. Meanwhile, make no mistake, that guy right there, Anthony Edwards, believes that he is the biggest star. Anthony Edwards, our driven performance brought to you by Duncan. Look at those stellar numbers on the season. 40% from downtown. Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, and Mike Conley rounding out the starting five for Minnesota.
And giving Los Angeles extra possessions to start this game.
Doncic sees two, pardon me. That was Anthony Edwards saw two. Hachimura picks up Edwards, 7 on the shot clock. Goes tween, oh man, he put him on his backside, but got blocked at the rim, man.
And one of only 4 teams. And you're talking about OKC, Boston, and Cleveland as the other 3.
Yeah. Doncic from 10, that one comes off. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Edwards running the lane in full flight, raises up and lays it home. That time they finished, Jay.
Well, and that's how he can get going a little bit, by getting something in transition.
Timberwolves get the stop. Finch makes the call offensively. Edwards steps through and lays it home on the floater. Anthony Edwards starting to find his rhythm. That is his 3rd field goal. Sees 2, good nail help by LeBron. Raises up anyway, and it comes off. Back out to Reed for 3, and Naz Reid laces the deep one. Anthony Edwards at the free throw line. Interesting story here, folks. Let this land on you. Chris Hines to Edwards is to beat the king. You can't go around. Edwards out top with 8 points. Gets Luka on the switch. Likes that matchup. Sprays it to the corner. Randall for 3. Got it. And that's the type of playmaking.
20-10 in the paint, and really shut off the offensive glass in that second quarter, where they outscored LA by 18.
Edwards sprays it out to McDaniels. The corner 3 is pure. Shot clock down to 5. Edwards got to get busy. Got downhill. Floater comes off. Got it back. Randall from deep. And they cash in on a second opportunity. Edwards with the push. McDaniels all the way to the hole. Got it.
Now, Reeves was 1 of 6 in that first half. And Minnesota went after him on the defensive end.
Edwards, it's butter. Minnesota on a roll. It's 70-48.
This has been like a horse game for Minnesota, right?
2 on the shot clock. Hachimura has to pull. And that's a great stop for Minnesota.
About as tough a 2 as you're going to take.
Off the dribble 3. Anthony Edwards, hotter than fish grease.
When LeBron James went for that steal, gambled on it.
Doncic looking for the post up, and Reeves almost threw it away. He does. McDaniels, and Minnesota has numbers. McDaniels onto the corner. Edwards sets his feet. Wet. That thing splashes again. Anthony Edwards limping to the sidelines for Minnesota. And he's going to go right into the locker room. Able to go. Had a wrap on that right calf area. Luka trying to press up on Ant. With pristine, pulchritudinous footwork, Edwards knocks down the midi.
That was a move made like he's been playing the whole game to get that 3.
Edwards off the bounce, spins. Back out to a wide open Randall. Cash out. Got his air fryer out, ready to cook. Ant-Man gets it back, pulls the 3, and it's wet. The best 3-point shooter in the NBA this year.
But that is really good patience by Anthony Edwards.
Rui switches on to Edwards. Hachimura. Edwards with the tween. Over to Reed, catch and shoot 3 on the way, and he laces another one.
This is a remarkable basketball game.
Minnesota takes game 1. They say that a series doesn't begin until a home team loses a game.
I don't know, man. I think we just came out ready to play.
Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels.
Good evening, everyone, from Los Angeles for an important game 2 with the favorite in this series trailing.
As for the Lakers, they have to match the T-Wolves' physicality. Minnesota got anywhere they wanted on the floor. Made threes. The first time in NBA history you've had 3 players
big-time presence in the locker room. Has it? Catch and fire three. Got!
That pump fake, it really sets up those threes.
Backpedals for three. Rebound Edwards. And he will take it the other way for the Wolves. Doncic will meet him. Hurdling his body inside into the rack, and he gets it to go. Pretty play. And that's a big foul they've taken away.
Welcome news to Chris Finch.
Absolutely. Here's Edwards. Reeves is there.
Only 6 for Edwards here.
Look at him slice for 2. 3.5 in the half. And Edwards the other way with 8 points. Corkscrews at the line, puts up a floater. And now he is starting to catch a little momentum. He's got 10 for Minnesota. There's a difference of about 4.5 seconds. Game clock and shot clock. Edwards will dance. Hachimura's on him. He'll accelerate and take it in. Ron was down after the collision with Randall. Julius has it right now. Hachimura wearing another kind of mask. Here Edwards! He took it in hot nine! Oh, he got up there. Woo, wow! It's James the other way.
You have got to be kidding me, Anthony Edwards.
Austin Reeves, career high in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. 3 Edwards bucket. Nice shot outside. Nothing broken with Rui, we've been told. Precautionary is why he's wearing the mask again. Edwards drives, twirls with a circus shot across the lane. Under a minute to go in the third. Edwards will drive. A crash into Dorian Finney-Smith, and he gets it to fall. Anthony Edwards, who is 5th in free throw attempts this season. We began at -6, now at -16.5. Good Doncic. Back to an 11-point lead. Right down the lane, Edwards. This best-of-7 series at 1-1.
Welcome to Minneapolis. A beautiful sunrise on a beautiful spring day. Playoff basketball returns to the Twin Cities. Target Center's packed.
But this is one of the brightest, most skilled young men in the league. It's go time. If you're going to beat Luka and LeBron, he's got to be great.
And everybody on Minnesota talked about getting off to a good start. They've trailed after the first quarter, and it's Anthony Edwards from long distance. The T-Wolves have trailed after the first quarter in both games, including a shellacking 34. Gobert right there lurking. Finney-Smith blocked by Gobert. Edwards with the slam. The Lakers thought it was a goaltend down the other end. Minnesota didn't hesitate at all. Edwards double team inside to Randall. Good position, banks it home. And Lakers, after trailing by as many as 9, come back to tie it. Edwards banks it home using his strength there, Doris. LeBron, I've told him the same thing. This is James's 209. Nice pass. His 290th.
Like everybody that's gone to the free throw line for 2 has gone 1-1.
Randall against Reeves. There's the double. Finds Edwards. That's a difficult pass. Edwards rattles home the 3. His second three-pointer. He's got 12. We're tied again with a minute remaining here in the second. No, he's not starting here. Gabe Vincent is for the Lakers. Edwards pulls back. Sometimes he makes look scoring so easy. Doncic throws it up and broken up nicely by Gobert. Conley fakes the pass, now kicks it out. Edwards wide open, chance to set, nails the 3. His 4th three-pointer, 4 of 7 from downtown. He's got 18.
Again, if Luka isn't 100%, they're still going to attack him defensively, but they've got to get some offensive production from him.
Randall wide open, hits a 3. Finds James a clear path inside, misses the layup. Edwards comes the other way. Edwards gets in the paint, layup strong and good. Naz Reid, corner 3, McDaniels, in and out. Doncic, with a rebound stolen by Edwards. Drives inside on the slam. Oh, what a finish from Anthony Edwards. Edwards 9 to shoot. Doncic leaning towards him. Edwards steps back, three-pointer, puts it in. Anthony Edwards drills the huge three.
I'm okay with that three, but you know if you're Luka, you have some help on your backside.
Edwards gets away from the double team, finds Reed. Naz Reid, a three-pointer. Bang! Naz Reid from downtown. Edwards looking. James on him. Edwards drives, gets inside, layup, banks it home. Anthony Edwards in the clutch. Lakers still have 2 timeouts. Both teams in the penalty. Edwards against Finney-Smith. Step back, jump shot. Got it! Anthony Edwards, another clutch shot. Largest lead of the game. Timeout Lakers. Well, the 2025 postseason for the Timberwolves. Edwards a crossover, kicks it out. McDaniels three-pointer, puts it in. A dominant 4.5 minutes for Minnesota, doing it at both ends of the floor. Game 4 will be Sunday. Minnesota right now back on top 2-1.
I just knew I had to, try to figure it out and lead my team to a win. I haven't been playing to the best of my ability the first 2 games, so just trying to figure out how to get to my spots and be efficient.
Tonight he outduels LeBron James as the Timberwolves get the victory. Welcome to another beautiful spring day in Minneapolis. Temperatures in the 60s again. Which one of these 10 will do something special today to get a victory? Or perhaps somebody off the bench. Foul, his second. Shot clock at 6. Edwards against Doncic. Gets into the paint. A little sidestep. Jumper good. Bounces around and drops through. Misses. Doncic the rebound. Knocked out of his hands. Still loose. Edwards comes up with it. Edwards to DiVincenzo, corner 3. Nice play from Vanderbilt. Doncic inside, missed the layup. And Shannon the rebound. Wide open, couldn't get it to fall. Edwards drives hard, gets inside and banks it home. Alexander Walker, excellent job boxing out. Here comes Randall. Randall kicks it out to Edwards. Open three-pointer, that's good. With that arm wrapped around his waist. He's had a couple of times where
and I got to be honest, I don't think Minnesota defensively in transition has been great.
McDaniels corner 3, rattles around and drops through. Edwards just taking 6 shots here in the first half. He's got 9 points. Gets inside, draws the foul, count it, and 1. Just saying, has been a little quiet. Good move that time.
I think it more than it just feels like.
By the way, Edwards now crossover, gets inside to Randall, beautiful pass, and Randall puts it in. They have 40 of the 52 Laker points. Edwards drives inside, McDaniels on the slam. Free throws here in the first half. The Timberwolves as a team 16. Edwards in and out and in again. Anthony Edwards comes right back with a big 3. Edwards razzle-dazzle inside, layup, banks it in. The Ant has come alive here in the second. It's a 1-point game.
You feel the pain in your ankle, and there's a little bit of your heart pounding of what just happened.
Unless it's the flagrant foul, which it wasn't, just a loose ball foul. Knocks down both of those free throws, down on that side. Edwards gets past the zone defense, gets inside.
Even J.J. Redick right now is saying the exact same thing that I did.
In the first 3 games, this is his 9th here in game 4. Lead back up to 8. Edwards on the drive, gets inside, he banks it home. Crowd a little nervous right now as Edwards hits the first. Edwards hits a pair.
LeBron got 27 points, he's taking 7 shots, so you got to find a way, to be physical, but play smart and keep him off the free throw line.
You have 25 points already.
He's got 30. Reeves has 14 all in the second half, and it's back to 10. Edwards tries again. Edwards hits again. He made all the big plays down the stretch. Hachimura once again switched up on Edwards. Leans in, a little sidestep, knocks it in.
He's so good. I've been watching this, and the way he can move his feet under control, and it's
won't go. Edwards skies for the rebound. He's got 7 of those. Edwards puts up a 3. It's good! Anthony Edwards once again. Edwards electricity here in game 4.
And a defensive mistake. You want to challenge without fouling. That's going to be a tough enough make.
When he dances, close the gap.
A 40-point game for Anthony Edwards. The personal foul, his second. Edwards gets the first one to go.
Look for Luka to come up on that left side. Maybe a slip out by LeBron or Austin.
Doncic looking. James, corner, Reeves, three-pointer. No good. Rebound McDaniels. It's over. The T-Wolves go up 3-1 in the series.
Nas Reed, Jaden McDaniels, Dante DiVincenzo. Man, them boys came up big in the clutch time. Big stops, big shots by Nas, big finish by Jaden, and Dante just reading the game and making the right plays all night.
Here in games 3 and 4, they struggle at times in that department all season long, but in the 2 biggest games of the year, they come up big in both.
The 6-seed Minnesota Timberwolves have won 2 straight over the 3-seed Los Angeles Lakers. Game 5 tonight. With the visiting team knowing that one of the hardest things to do is go on the road and close out a series. Minnesota 5 of 13. Randall is there, aims, 3, bullseye. Got it.
Yeah, but that's the correct play. Watch Edwards now. He's always going to see 2 players. Vanderbilt shading over right now.
He tries to gash that defense and does with a nice drive. Edwards with 2, 1 of 5. Conley. Vincent on Edwards. Closed by Vanderbilt and scoops it home.
Edwards.
Rui tonight with 7. Edwards slicing up and down. Count it, foul. That kid is something else.
Talk about playing angles. This offensive production here in this first half from Rui. 10 points now.
Long shot. Alexander Walker nails the triple. Rebound. Edwards with the leaping grab, approaching 5 to play in the first half. Anthony Edwards, the stutter step, the drive, the kick. DiVincenzo, ring it up for Dante DiVincenzo.
Turnovers or quick shots, and it's off to the races for Minnesota.
I mean, this is an elimination game.
I thought early on in that first quarter, it looked like he had tired, dead legs a little bit.
He's in these games.
Every game is different,
it
right?
Is. All right, so he's 1 of 6.
And all while Edwards got off to the slow start. Now he's getting back in his scoring here.
Off the cut, DiVincenzo. Edwards on top. Vincent will meet him. DiVincenzo cutting, and the reverse is good. Of the successful Laker challenge, so he's just got the 2. Randall's got 3. Here he feeds on the side for Edwards, who goes ramming his way into Hachimura, and got it to go! Wow, stuck with it, toggled his way through. And now Minnesota on 2-pointers with Edwards putting in his 12th. Conley will leave. Nas Reed will come in. Doncic a move, got the screen, the collision into DiVincenzo. Another rebound by Gobert. Conley ahead, Edwards will float and get 2 more, and the lead is up to 6. Edwards with it, and Doncic will go on him. Edwards 5 of 19, cuts, drives, feed, Conley 3, good!
They have never lost in the first round. Shocking here, because coming into this series, people heavily favored had the Lakers.
Terrific win for the Timberwolves, who finished winning 3 consecutive games. They won by 12 in game 3, by 3 in game 4, and tonight they win it by 7.